place to call home. Luck Stitch's crew hold a common thread, a misfit bunch where memories tread. They're guardians, so strong and true, protecting the crew as they journey through. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Way weavers weave a tapestry grind, unraveling mysteries hand in hand, sailing the waves beyond the stars they soar, forever seeking more and more. Explorers at heart with whimsy and glee, the Wanderpus crew set their spirits free, in pursuit of good with chaos untamed, to find a new place to make their names. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Luminaries' minds, curious and bright, they explore the unknown and seek the light. With every text and book unfurled, more is understood of this new world. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Seen God steadfast against the tide, protecting the land they stand with pride, rising up from the city walls, keeping the rest safe through it all. Mysticians with their gift for spell, in the threads of magic they weave and dwell, observing the universe's hidden seams, propelling the crew to their hopes and dreams. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky.
I always tell them you're about to unmute in 15 seconds, but I always or 10 seconds or whatever the warning you give me is, but I have invariably always read it exactly the amount of time away from when you tell me. So 15 seconds, I told him 15 seconds and then you yelled unmuting. Anyway, so that's my problems. Hello everybody. We've got a bunch of stuff today, just a fucking ton of stuff. We've got new cards, obviously. We got new hats for the Harbinger, new accessories for the Harbinger. There's a monocle. You can lippy him. You can put a Viking hat, tinfoil chicken hat. Still has some wings in it for sure. So those are pretty cool. Those are really cool. I think this pet scratch off thing is really cool though. There are 5 of them for sale in the shop. They're a little pricey, but I know some of you got a lot of them. The rest of them are in the tabletop thing. What we're gonna do is you play it at the end of the stream when Nika can switch over to the other screen. We will then scratch off whatever you roll, and just like the tattoo reveal situation, and then you get a little pet that is that needs to be rescued because of tragedies that happened in Dyad. Their owners didn't make it or can't be found, so they need a home. That's up to you guys. Hopefully. Or if not, you can just put them in a sack, throw them in the river. I don't care. And with that, so this whole month is the dance Macabre. So like the Obsession Masquerade is just a few short weeks away. So like you guys have to get your gifts ready while we are dealing with the fact that Dyad has been destroyed. The population has tripled. Fishtinger is making a ton of apartments. Adley, Cass, and like their little group that went out to Bone Meal brought back a bunch of fish, which was handy. And but so far for gifts, we have a incredibly powerful magical gauntlet and a gift card for non-denominational wings and wets. That's a terrible gift, but he loves it. So we went to the Neverglades. Flynn and Forge are working on a little mech for like robot fighting to gift to the Marquis, while Soki and Lore focus on building a useful like exosuit for the crew. Anybody forklift certified will be able to use that as soon as it is done. Then we went back to the sick. We went into the Sickened Sea and found a strange machine that can purify magic, vacuum it up and purify it. That was Ceylon, as we learned that Pym is being hunted by assassins. Simmons, Clem, Nameless, and Blueberries also went to the Sickened Sea and captured a lot of weird animal life to give to the Marquis, and also invented an airboat with a jet, like with a jet engine on it, and it looks like the General Lee with a trans flag on top instead of a stupid ass Confederate flag. And Kana, Patagon, Cass, Pollux, and Castor showed up. 3 out of 4 of them last minute. 2 out of 4 of them last minute. 1 out of 4 of them signed up the whole time. 1 out of 4 had a bit of warning. They went to Folgerlight, met the people that lived there. Cool people. There did happen to be a murder there though, and they realized that Alder, who was being blamed for it, was being framed. They made a bunch of friends, had like a funeral. It was sad. But Pollux and Castor, with the help of new friend Quinn, have written the next bestseller for sci-fi books called The Red Planet Plaid. And just, this might be a bit off topic, but for the record, if we do like pretty well, I don't want to say like set a goal for it, but we are looking at how much it costs to get like the Red Planet Plaid ghost written for us and then self-publish it. So just like we're looking at how much money that costs. Just so everybody has that in mind. But anyway, today's game we're doing the Diggy Holes. And I will introduce our players. Alright, so we have Caram, played by Prophezy of Zero.
Pleased to be here.
We got Osiria, played by Shiny.
Hello.
Royce is played by Kole.
Hello.
And Isaac is played by Warlord.
Good evening.
That's the first time I saw the Harbinger with the Lippy effect on. It's terrible. So, everything I just went over is very much true. And this is the part of the game where normally I would ask you guys how you are dealing with this situation. But, oh, once again. I lost my token. Oh, well, anyway, so you all have been sent out to wrangle up a bunch of centipedes outside of Dyad, because you guys have heard all after the incident in Dyad, the entire countryside has been full of just all of these they're miniature compared to how big they get. A lot of people in Dyad thought it was adorable to adopt like baby centipedes, like the milking centipedes from bone meal, and keep them as pets. But most of the time they got flushed down the toilet if like they grew too big situation. But nobody was there to flush them down the toilet, and now they are, endemic.
Mm.
What the hell is going on with Josh right now? Oh, I see. Okay. So how are you guys like gathering up? How do you guys like fare at the whole like get all these centipedes back to bone meal? By the way, so just in case, so we are here. They can't get started on the tower because we're gonna build a new radio tower right down here, with the help of the people from Fulgurlight. But this whole area is swarmed with these centipedes. Also, I don't know if you guys can see it, but H7 is right on top of Osiria's head.
Just a little guy.
Yeah. Just a little guy.
Anyway, with centipedes, you can just yoink them, right? You just yoink.
These are about the size of small cows.
Did I stutter?
Oh, okay, I'm fucking alright.
You can just yoink them.
So you're just running up and grabbing them?
Yeah.
Where are you putting them once you grab them?
I'm just holding them.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're just gonna walk them one by one?
Yeah, that's the most I got for my logistics.
Okay, so we know Royce is literally just like centipedes, like calf-sized centipedes under each arm. What are the rest of you doing?
Following Royce's example and picking one up.
Alright. I lost the thing I was looking for. Alright, so, Royce and Caram, go ahead and give me a 20-sided real quick. Let's see how that works out. Alright, so, yeah, you guys got them. Fucking... Royce is holding two of them. Caram, you've got one in your arm. Osiria and Isaac, what kind of vehicle do we have? Do we have a vehicle? Do we have, like, a plan? As you guys look over, like, probably dozens of them. I don't think there's hundreds of them, but I think there's dozens. The silence is killing me.
We're trying to get them to basically over to the next side over, correct?
Yep, you're gonna have to ford a river with a bunch of like centipedes, unless you have a boat, and then you got to get across the plains and then right across. Like, this isn't like a ton of rolls. I just really wanted to start the game here.
Surely we can hire some river otter people.
Ah, shit, we could hire some otters, or ask some otters for help.
I mean, yeah.
Surely we can support small businesses.
That's right. Fucking Small Business Sunday, people. scroll way down to wherever I fucking had the otters. Alright, so like... Yeah, they have the riverboats, and yeah, they are also grateful to you guys for dealing with the dream worm and like also saving like their neighboring town from a bunch of skin spiders that I really didn't feel comfortable about existing.
Skin spiders?
Spiders?
Excuse me?
Yeah, they were like, imagine if the human body had 8 limbs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. I don't like
Thanks,
that.
Soap.
Yeah,
I gotta
had
stop
like
sequestering myself in the workshop.
there were a bunch of kneecaps too, like all of their joints were very like how humans are jointed, and their fingers had too many joints. But they had thick bristly hair, almost like a pig, but definitely more human than pig.
Like
Gross.
my cousin Cornelius.
So like, okay, all right, let's get to the river, and I did have a fording the river as a bunch of with a bunch of centipedes map.
So we're gonna have to roll for this, or else our wagon gets washed away. Correct?
Guys, I literally started this game as an Oregon Trail mockery, but like at some point I was just like, no, it's. But roll to see if you get dysentery.
All right, you got it. Only the hardiest of constitution.
Tough choice. Do you want dysentery or not? That's really hard to understand.
Be given those choices, no.
I guess not. Too bad.
Trick question. You get it anyway.
Yeah, trick question. It's like, no, I don't want dysentery. Oh, bad news, Isaac. You get dysentery.
Wait, no.
All right. Who's got the shooting mini game all lined up?
The real reason I didn't go full Oregon Trail with this is because like the pixel I was trying to generate looked terrible.
That
I was
makes
like,
sense.
this isn't right. Then I fell into another project. But regardless, yeah, you guys got. Why is that tiny wagon there? So you guys are sorry.
You know,
Man, roll
Tarkus
20 is
should.
really mad at me. I think I
Tarkus
just put
deserves
like
to
a.
be forklift certified.
Did you say Tarkus doesn't deserve to be forklift
No,
certified?
no, they do. They totally deserve it before forklift. Tongue.
All right, yeah. I heard tongue in there.
Don't worry about it.
It's being a night. All right.
Yeah, it really is. All right, but no, you guys can ford this river just fine because Royce says that you guys made a deal with the otters, and I believe you. So yeah. But how do we do any of you have any like herding practice in the past at all, or is this just all completely new to you?
The only herding practice that Isaac has had was rounding up red caps into a specific area using magic. Just shooting around them to get them into a specific area.
Yeah, I don't think tossing flamingos out an airlock works for that.
I mean, in Osiria's case, it can't be too much different than with the Weevils out in space.
I really can't be too much different than the Weevils out in space, can it?
I'm gonna say, is there any experience with like Kotori's people? That sounds really bad, but
Oh, they are herders though. Like that is what they do. They herd. We haven't seen them, but there are like non-sentient goat type creatures that are up there.
Gus has probably told me a story or two about these guys. That's all I got.
So yeah, Osiria and Royce, you two roll me 2 d20 Isaac and Caram, 1.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Well,
Oh.
one of mine was a nat 1, so
Yeah, don't worry. Osiria rolled a 13 and a 1. All right. So you guys just see Royce walking with like 2 like centipedes, a centipede under each arm, because Royce cannot be affected by 1s or 20s this game, but the rest of you can be. So they run off, except for the 2 that Royce is carrying. They are spooked. I don't oh shit, yeah, that 1 counts for ads. Oh, roll Krieg's ad, because Osiria voted for wants to vote for Bobbert.
Everyone has heard of the awful situation that happened in Dyad and how the Silver Thimble has stepped up to help. This has brought a large amount of refugees to our fair city, which has caused some overcrowding and some stress for us all. This is why I have been helping by offering food and lodging to Silken Towers. I have also been spending my time helping with the relief efforts for not only the refugees but our citizens as well. My aim is to help everyone find a place so that we can come together as one and make the city thrive. I was there when Dyad was falling, helping make sure everyone got to the relief boat safely. I was there to help them get situated alongside other citizens of the Silver Thimble. I have also been working with Uncle Jim's on various issues to assist in the growing needs of the city, and with a new trade agreement with Hammerpaw, we can help increase housing for the people of the city so everyone can have a safe place of their own to start a new home here. And if the gracious people of Silver Thimble see fit to elect me as mayor, I will continue to strive and work hard to help with any issue, be it big or small. Just know that Krieg is here to help. I am Krieg Vernix, and I approve this message.
All right. Love a 2-minute long ad break in the middle of it. So, Royce is like 2 centipedes and walking just away. Osiria, how did you spook the rest of them? And they are just fucking running into the fields at this point, just gone.
see, I got a real funny idea for this actually. So,
Hit me.
I think the thought process was, yeah, it is exactly like the Weevils. They loved Stinkflower, right? Like, so surely these things
sure
are
did.
gonna love it too. And turns out they absolutely hate it. So like, just pulling out some Stinkflower was enough to just make them all scatter.
For sure. Isaac and Caram, you guys see, again, Royce just fucking carrying his 2. Again, they're the size of calves.
I'm still not seeing a problem here.
Right, I still think it's fine. It's just letting everybody know that you're fucking jacked.
I'll take my shirt off.
you have a shirt on?
Sometimes.
Shocking.
We haven't gotten into combat yet, so it hasn't ripped to shreds yet.
You know what? Fair.
I mean, technically, we got them out of the area they want us to get them out of.
Technically, yes. But also, this is a problem.
The idea to, like, leave them in this area instead, like, nah, it's like, okay, so where's that?
Seems like something we shouldn't do, y'all.
It's like, so you guys are here now, like, in the, if starlight hits this place, you'll start seeing the, those other creatures. But this is what you were trying to, like, get them through. And it's like, it's wide open, flat grassland. So like it doesn't seem like I think to you it probably is like how hard can it be? Unless you do just want to leave like some of these guys here instead of like moving on. I'm fine with that too.
There certainly can't be any predators out here that we don't know about.
I'm sure introducing like giant centipede life to this place is perfectly fine.
It won't destabilize a local ecosystem at all.
And look at
Nope,
it this
not
way,
at
at
all.
least you're returning 2 of them.
All right, let's
Silver
try to
linings,
round them
right?
up.
I'm using a scroll to cast telekinesis to grab one.
See, I told you, you can just yoink them.
Just roll me a 20-sider. Let's see how that works. Somebody just screamed so loud.
Thank you, Ro, for giving me muscles.
Alright, so a tough choice. Alright, you have one. Like, your tough choice is, you can either, like, that screaming is so annoying. You can either grab, 2 of them, but you have loose control and you're gonna have to make another roll. Or you can guarantee just grab one of them and just carry that one with your mind.
I'll grab 2 and then lose control and have to roll again.
Alright. That roll will come in a moment. Caram, how are we doing this?
Well, I see that they don't like stink flower. Might as well just run ahead of them and pull out stink flower.
So kind of like doing the reverse of what I was trying to do and like heard them using it.
Basically the opposite of a carrot on a stick to get them somewhere.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me that roll. Absolutely. I think you have definitely started hurting the good majority of them. Osiria, can you give me one more roll? Okay, Osiria, tough choice. Here's your tough choice. You can get with the stink flower, and you can help out Warlord so he doesn't have to make another. And you can help out Isaac so he doesn't have to make another roll.
I'm making
You can,
that a success.
All right, Isaac, make that other roll then. Yeah,
Wow.
I would take it. Hey, Isaac, you drop one of those. You drop one of those centipedes, and you guys see it like start digging in one of the holes really fast. That the where the dream worm came out of, because we're in those fields, and it's gone.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
I'd help, but my hands are a little full.
Hands are full. What do you got? And what could you possibly do?
Unless I just start stacking centipedes.
You know what? We lost one.
We've got the rest. We'll deal with that later. Eventually.
Oh, I didn't realize I still had the token for the wagon on this one, and everybody down there too. Okay, so like we are arriving at Digburg. Most of the centipedes in tow. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of more dice than like seem to be showing up for the stream. I don't know what's going on with that.
All right.
I rolled a 1, but that was just me testing to see if a die rolls. But I didn't see that on stream.
Might need
That's
to reload.
I believe they're all rolling to like the very far left.
That's fair. Oh yeah, that one would have been a little bit too far, wouldn't it have?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That time my die went.
Yep, there we go.
All right.
All right, perfect.
It's like, all right, got it in like 6. So you guys arrive, centipedes in tow. I don't know if you guys remember the people who live here. They are very close, like draped in like a lot of like very colorful fabric. They like head to toe, most of them. You ran a fucking spider guy out of their town that was named the Good Doctor, but everybody's just like around and they're gathering up the the cattle basically, and just like, all right, this seems like a good haul. And this is Juxtapose comes walking up to you guys, and he's just like, thank you all for your help. It's been mightily appreciated. So, do you need a drink? You guys good? Everybody fine? We have a fine establishment to stay at. Royce, you 100% like start picking up anomaly vibes from this hole.
Damn, the hole's cursed.
Hole's haunted.
Hole's haunted. Better dive right in.
Hole's haunted. What? Hole's haunted.
Turns out we gotta get in that hole.
Royce just fucking swan dives.
Juxtapose, you notice anything weird with that hole? Anything odd coming out of it? Strange colors, smells?
We mine it, like, we go down there regularly because of the magical properties of that hole. The hole down there, like, we've been digging it out for a while. Like, the further down you go, the weirder it gets, though. Like, some of us don't feel it at all. Some of us really just... It's said that you never go down the same hole twice.
It's true. I'm gonna turn to everybody else. Like, the hole's got anomalies.
So we're going down.
Oh, we're getting in that hole.
I think H7's just like, what could possibly be down there?
More hole?
The amount of holes I've been in, it's a different experience every time.
So I explained it to you guys earlier, but going forward, when we release the other set of Diggy cards, which I guess I could release right after this game, I don't know. Show them up again. So the way that Diggy Hole works now is the 4 players and the people who get all 4 of those cards roll, and we smash all of their rolls together. So what was rolled for me for this group? It was 13, which is bone meal. 13, which is bone meal. 9, which is north of bone meal. And 6, which is a distance away, but we have planned it out. And I have smashed all 4 of those together to make the dungeon that is down there. So much like the old Diggy Hole games, it's just kind of your standard dungeon crawl, but done in our weird style. But that's how we decide what the dungeon's gonna be like. Slap the hole. You can fit so much more hole in here.
So how do we go down there?
And Juxtapose is just like, it's feeling a little off right now. I think a party already went down, but if you're interested, like, rope's over there. Please, he pulls out a waiver and it's just like, sign here, and hand each one of you like this waiver.
Is this Bureaumancy?
What?
It is Bureaumancy as far as anything on paper is Bureaumancy.
I'm not signing Bureaumancy.
Can I, like, at least read it over first, real quick?
I was gonna say,
for
can
sure.
I read it over?
Absolutely. The like long and the short of it is the fact that if you die down here, you can't blame them. Like you can't like you won't have it. You won't send any of your kin look, and your kin won't come looking for you for vengeance.
Hmm.
Oh, I looked at Caram. It's a normal waiver. You're
I
fine.
made my stance on this. I
It is
haven't
a-
joined the Adventurers Guild for a reason.
It is a normal waiver. It is
Yeah,
normal.
like it's literally just paper.
It's just paper.
Fine.
Like if you want to be completely against that, then you can be for sure. Your character can be against that. I'm not like saying that you can't, but that makes the game next to impossible to do.
No, as long as it's not Beeromancy, I'll sign. That, it's just like giving my word. That's all it is. I don't like Beeromancy.
I'll
So, yeah.
sign my full name.
And there's like Juxtapose looks down, looks back up, looks at Royce's kilt, looks down. It's like, oh. It's just like Juxtapose puts a finger up, goes back, goes into this building, the center one right there, that is definitely a bank, and he's in there for quite a while. And he comes out with like a silver lockbox, very similar to like a safety deposit box, and he's just like, here you go. We've been keeping it for you.
Thanks. I'll take the box.
I think it would be like the size of like a clothing, like when you get a whole set of clothes in like wrapped at Christmas situation, that size. Like, and he's like, excellent. So you see him like reach in one of his pockets, and there's this like huge list of things to do, and a lot of them have been crossed off. It's almost as if like he has never once like made a different list. He's only just used one list for everything his whole life.
Is this box locked?
Yeah, you should have the key. We gave you the key when we gave them the key when it was put in. We were told to give you that upon your arrival. It's just like still going through the list, looking for the thing to cross off.
Okay. I'm just gonna, if there is a lock, attempt to break the lock with my hand.
Oh yeah. Give me a 20-sider. We don't need to worry about what. This is not whether or not you break the thing. You break it and you open it. All right. So tough choice. Do you want to not be able to break it open easily? Do you want like Juxtapose to come running and be like, no, stop that? Or do you want to also damage something inside?
Juxtapose can see me doing this. I
It's
have
like,
to come
oh,
run over.
He's like, hold. Okay. Do you not have the key? Yeesh. Okay. He like reaches in his pocket and pulls out a key ring that literally has hundreds of keys on it. Just hundreds and hundreds. Like it's a key ring attached to a key ring attached to a key ring.
Is it so many keys that it doesn't even jingle anymore?
It doesn't jingle at all. And she's like, okay.
Do you want me to try to pick this open while you try to find the key?
I would rather you don't pick my stuff. It's like, why are you guys trying to break? This is a lockbox. What is wrong with you? I run a bank.
Do you want the full list of what's wrong with us? Because you might be.
I would like the full list of what's wrong with you. Does it match my list?
Oh, it's long. And,
I was gonna say it's probably longer.
I've been having a series of weird events where I go to a town that I've apparently visited before and left things.
It's like, yeah, I mean, it happens, I guess. I get drunk too. And then you like Juxtapose like finds the key. He's like, okay, and opens it. Inside this box for you, Royce, just so you know, and you did in fact leave this for yourself. There are cowboy boots, chaps, a leather cowboy hat that matches your aesthetic, and a leather vest with a Obviously no arms, because it's a vest, but it definitely has fringe.
Damn. Well, I'm gonna put it all on.
Absolutely. One second, everybody. Alright, so, what is the plan here? So Royce, you guys watch Royce just get dressed in the street.
As you do.
As you do. He was just wearing a kilt anyway, so it's not like it really matters. What was that noise?
It's one of those times where every time like I bend over and something would flash, it's like a gust of dusty wind blocks it out.
Right, it's exactly that thing. Or just like a wagon goes by and he's completely changed. The definitely like the people on the wagon are making faces, but like the camera didn't see it. There's definitely like some like Southern Belle looking women just like tee hee 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 hee.
You know, he's fully changed.
While that's going on, I'm gonna figure out how the rope works to get down the hole.
Yeah, I'll help out with making a plan to actually get into the thing.
Yeah, sure. So what you guys see is just a standard rope. It is anchored. This one is anchored to like a post at the top. But there are multiple posts that you could like use if you wanted to.
Yes, we just grab these and go down.
Sounds like a
So
plan,
close.
partner.
Oh, you're already finished. Well, down the hole, I guess?
Down the hole.
Yeah, all right. So, as you guys start going, oh, all right, sorry, Royce, and yeah, Royce, you going down the hole? I expect you to, but like you don't have to.
Oh, I'm going down the hole.
All right. So as you all like get further and further down, you both start to feel like a little not sick, but like there's definitely like a moment of like magic feels weird for a second. And as you like fall fully further down, you still see the rope. The rope is still going to be dangling right. Let me get a rope. Like, so the rope is still going to be dangling, but like you guys look up from down here, and there's just a different sky. Like you see like a sky and a different sun going by. It's a different time of day.
I hate this.
Yeah. You guys want to look around a little bit? Or just rush in? I don't care either way. Rushing would be funny.
I
I'll
mean,
take a look around.
Yeah, I
Good
think-
look
yeah.
around.
I think we'll investigate the surrounding area first.
At least make sure that the point we came down is safe.
I'm a little sad I don't have any spurs on these boots.
Oh no, for sure. If you think like you have silver spurs on those boots.
Oh, nice. I'm just stepping, making the noise.
It's like Royce is gonna love the ongoing joke of me giving him clothes that fit the whatever place he goes to when he goes there. Like that is the mechanic I have decided to land on.
Why did I do this to myself?
Perfect.
But I'm rolling with it.
Alright, so give me 20 sided, everybody. Like look around a bit. Let's see how And I can give you guys each something. Tough choice for Warlord. Isaac.
No, confidence.
Oh shit, okay. Success. There goes that confidence. There it goes.
There we go.
But it happened on the last one, so.
Nice.
It all works out.
Isaac, you notice that, like, well, it feels like you're still very much in the desert, and there's definitely, like, a vibe of, the sound effects that you would hear in an old Western movie are kind of playing. Like, you hear the tumbleweed in the background and the whistling wind situation. And it's a hot breeze. But these ruins are, like, not Wild Westy. They're all, like, you see a couple of, like, marble statue pieces on the ground around it. And, like, these columns definitely, like, we don't have a Greek, like, equivalent, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like 1-to-1, but I would say Mediterranean influenced architecture.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then, oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So these ruins are interesting. They don't, unlike Royce, they don't really fit the vibe of this place.
Yeah, they are a little out of place, huh?
Yes, it does seem rather strange.
In my experience, this is going to be a result of the anomaly.
And then, Osiria, you see some, strange plants growing out of, between the cracks, almost like, you know, just too stubborn to not grow situation.
Right.
And as you approach them, they 100% look like that flower you described that is basically weed. Did we decide that they were daisies? Or, like,
Yeah.
how did the... Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you got daisies with, like, really big, papery, like, very, like, not super dry. They dry out amazingly fast once you pull them off with a plant. And you know that you guys could just, like, roll them up and smoke them. And if you guys... You can collect these flowers, and if you do, they do provide the relief spell, like, but they also give you the status effect inebriated.
So this is what the kids do these days. Just grab flowers, roll them up in the wild.
Osiria is a botanist.
I mean, yeah, Osiria's definitely gonna collect a couple for study more than anything. Just kind of be like,
Study.
first of all, how dare you? But no, she's kind of just gonna, you know, let everyone know that from her studies, it's not normal for these to be here.
It's just like stank flower is very funny. I also like dank flower for the record. It's very good both ways. Royce, your spurs are jingle jangle jingling.
Jingle, jangle, jingle.
Wait, quick question, because
Sure.
horseshoes and hand grenades makes 19s, 20s. Royce rolled an 18 and also confidence.
Naturals.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Yeah. So, what are you looking out for here? Or are you just admiring your shoes?
Between admiring my shoes, I'm looking for any wildlife. Anything that strikes me as particularly anomalous besides the ruins.
Okay, I think you do see the fact that there is like no life around you that you can see. It's like a barren desert. There's definitely like the cow skull sitting out there situation. But as like you were looking for it, you do see like a pile of bones, and if you go investigate it, you'll see a spear stuck through it, and it's like, oh, this must have been like a person or some form of creature. They had large horns on their heads. They were a very tall person, whoever this was. Like humanoid in shape, large horns, like a very like bovine head.
Interesting. Looks like there was some life here. This one's been dead for a little bit.
You can see the spear through them, and like with the 18, I'll give it to you that like you can follow it. Like there was a trap here. This person stepped on a trap and was hit in the ribs with a spear and died here.
Damn, rookie mistake. I'll grab the spear.
Yeah, okay. The spear has a very... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know how like a gladius looks? It's like squat. It's very similar to that, but it's incredibly well made. The head of it, at least, the haft is just a piece of wood that is pretty crumbly at this point.
I'll take the wood off and just hold on to the spearhead to save some room.
Yeah, for sure. Do like that. So, and Caram, your wonderful 5. What did you miss about the group that's ahead of you already? There is a group in these dungeons already. What did you miss and they are that tells the camera that they are further ahead of you than you thought? But so what's harder for you? Like, you did the raise the heat, Carter, at the beginning. Why is this dungeon hard for you? Are they like just really good at dodging the traps? Are they setting up worse traps for you? How's this going?
I think that this group isn't always here for the loot that is in the hole. They specifically try to get loot from the people that come in.
Ah, they're here to rob you guys. They're not here to like... Alright, I gotcha. And like, that's something the camera knows, but like, you guys as characters don't. So, yeah, what's the plan from here? Royce, absolutely the anomaly is further in this place.
So we could stop here and investigate around more, or we could proceed further.
Oh, for sure, yeah, and you guys can do either. Like, you could keep checking just the outside of it out if that's what you guys want to do. I realize you were probably talking to them right there, my bad.
I was gonna say, I mean, considering this is the entrance, we're probably gonna find more inside than out here.
Mm-hmm.
And look at all that wonderful flour that Osiria just grabbed.
It'll be useful for later, maybe.
Alright, so let me make sure that I don't have tokens out where they don't belong. I don't. Did you want to roll for H7, Osiria?
Oh, yeah, sure.
What's H7 investigating? Terribly.
Yeah,
You guys
whatever he
just
was
see
looking for, he
H7?
didn't find it.
Yeah, H7 has just got his head stuck in a fucking like hole, just butt out, like just
Oh, like his. I like to imagine
thrashing.
his little feet just wiggling, like trying to escape.
Oh yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Which-
So, go ahead.
You know, we'll come pull him out once we're done with our investigations, I'm sure.
Oh, you're just gonna leave it? That's hilarious. Let's just fucking leave him here.
No.
Pat him on the butt and let's go, guys.
If that's what you want to do.
No, if anything, like, at least I'll help him.
And thus we lost H7. Oh no, okay, yeah. Just grab him by his little like feet. And he's just like, he's looking in there. He's like, I can smell magic. I know there's magic down there, but I just can't get in there. And like, you see him just keep going up to this little hole, like in it. It's just like it's down there, but I'm too big.
Perhaps it would be in our best interest to find a different way then.
I've always heard the most direct path is the best path. Straightforward, like as the crow flies. Let's move. Let's get like through this hole. And he just like looks over. It's like, do we have any explosives?
No, we're not doing that.
Toon Squad would have done that. He hops on the ground and just like slowly walks back up to Osiria's shoulder. Just saying, Toon Squad would have blown a hole in this castle.
His arms are crossed.
Ruins.
Too bad we're not Tomb Squad, huh?
I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
Sorry you're not cool anymore.
Maybe you'll
Remember
think
when you
about
were
what
cool.
happened here.
Toon Squad are famous. We're not gonna be famous.
I'm famous too, you know.
To crafters, I mean, Toon Squad's famous to everybody.
Fine.
Fine.
Royce pouts.
H7 pouts too.
I gotta look for the way down.
Yeah, no, I feel like
It's literally
I feel
just
like
an
This is happening. Me and Caram just fuck off to look for the way down.
and Osiria is just in the middle of it, very confused.
Yeah, I didn't know H7 was gonna have a problem with Royce either, but it turns out here we are. I have no choice in what happens in this game. Alright, so you guys enter a very Dungeons and Dragons ass fucking dungeon. But
Wow, the spurs really echo in this tunnel.
oh, they echo so loud, and I think it's a very satisfying echo.
I'm deliberately making it louder.
Satisfying like a grand ping.
I rolled another one.
Roll the ad.
No, we don't. Like, these guys don't vote. I think you hear, like, as you're, like, jangling those spurs, like, in the distance, you just hear, like, echoing voices. It's just like, man, it sounds like one of them's at least, like, really prepared. Kind of worried. Like, those sound like good spurs. It's like, how can you tell what good spurs sound like? Like, what, the first one's, like, a male voice. The second one's definitely, like, a female voice. It's just, like, and then there's a third, like, gruff voice that's just, like, it sounds a lot like ching, ching, ching. It's just, like, those are good spurs. Those don't sound anything like those spurs. And it's just, like, a constant, like, it's just a conversation. And so you know exactly where this group is. The group waiting for you is down the hall. And they are in, like, a large open room.
I did up in chat that.
Oh, yeah, that's how you know exactly where they are, not just that
Okay.
they're there.
Well, I'm going to instinctively activate my scouter.
Yeah, you can't see them yet, but you can hear them. Like
Yeah,
you can,
for when we
yeah,
do see them.
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
pull out my big stick.
Just full on caber action.
And I'm gonna start whistling as we approach.
Are you attempting to intimidate them with this whistling?
Absolutely.
Alright. I don't, Kole, I don't know you in real life enough. Are you really good at whistling in real life? Because, like, if you have an intimidating whistle that you're gonna, like, if you got a whistle that you would walk down this place whistling and you can do it, you don't have to roll.
Jeez, putting me on the spot here. Honestly, I don't know a whistle that would be intimidating.
I was
To
thinking
me.
that wah wah wah. If you could whistle that, I'll give it to you.
Oh man, I haven't whistled in a while. It's a tragedy.
You could just make the roll. We can just see if Royce can do it instead of you do it.
I'm getting stage fright.
It's fair.
I'll make a roll.
Can I follow him with my smile?
19. 19 is like solid because he cannot be under the effect of he cannot accept 20s, but he can accept 19s. Yeah, it's like you guys, like, you could definitely intimidate. You can definitely have the be behind him with your smile for sure as well. But you don't have to make the roll unless
Okay.
you really want to. But a 1 does count.
Do you guys want me to make the roll?
That's up to you, my friend.
Yeah,
Your
that's your
choice.
choice.
Let Chaos reign.
No, that's perfectly fine. 11 just like carries it over, like, and like you guys come across like up into this room onto these 4 people sitting around like a small like fire, and they're just like no, like real like good sound. Like, they look up and like, do you hear that whistling? As you all like approach inside of it, and here they are, like my little like. Imagine if like Greek mythological villains were not just villains, but like creatures were cowboys.
Yeah.
And like they all like immediately pull their sidearms on you. Oh, they immediately get back up. So there's more of them than we know about. Okay.
There's more of them further in.
I think there's more of them coming up behind you.
Oh no.
But I'll have to like make what they look like.
Fellas, ma'am.
Why, hello there, dear friends. I wasn't gonna do a fucking cowboy game until you guys rolled 2 13s. Like I was like, I've got enough cowboy things, and then it's just like 13 and 13. It's like, well, I guess I don't.
Cassius is just
oddly
missing
similar.
out.
Right?
I feel like this is where a lot of the outlaws have gone now that the other town's a tourist attraction.
This feels oddly similar to the last time I played in a Diggy Hole game.
Well, the Diggy Hole is the Wild West of the world.
Like you see them all like they have their sidearms out, like pointing right at you. Just like whoa. They look nice spurs. Very nice. Are you the okay? And it's just like, man, look at this guy. This guy is like fucking dressed for the occasion. Like Griffin's hat's fucking made of plastic, guys. Get your shit together. Like, come on, let's go. And you see them like crack their neck back and forth, and they're just like, I'm Bull, and I'm trying to work my way through we're trying to work our way through this dungeon. Might you be able to help us, perchance? This way seems to be locked. But I think with a little help, if you guys take the lead, we'll be able to open it and all share the treasure.
Does he say it just like that?
Exactly like that. At like the end of it, there's a moment where he glances at the other guys, like, haha.
I looked at everybody. I was like, that just happened, right? You all heard that.
Yeah, I saw that. That was very, very obvious.
Why don't you go ahead first?
Oh no! See, we can't. We've been in here for a while trying, but none of us can figure out the lock. It's just like there must be some pattern to it. And like they show you, like they all move out of the way, and like at this right back here, there's a tiny little like, not cipher, but like you gotta fit it to like have the correct code, and it says 65432, and then the last one's set on 5, and they're like, we just can't figure it out. It's like maybe one of you are just smart enough to solve this massive problem for us. And I think the like Medusa, which is literally her name, or just Dusa. No, they call her that in Hades. Yeah, we'll just call it Med. Like Med like stumbles into Royce and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so clumsy." And she just like casually like wipes her hand across like under your vest. I'm rolling. She's actively making an attack on you. She failed, Royce. How come her poison, like, she's trying to wipe poison on you and, like, claw you a little bit? Just a tiny little cut is what she's trying to do. Like, anything works. In my head, I think, like, Royce's chest is just his skin is just too thick, and if she breaks a nail clean off.
It's that. I got a small, fine sheen of sweat from just walking down here with my caber. It's more than what she bargained for.
He's got abs of silver.
Yeah. Delicious abs of rolled silver.
You guys all see the moment where she falls and she's like, "Oh, oops!" And then all of a sudden, like you just hear her nail snap, and she's like, "Jesus fuck, God, the hell, what are you fucking made of, man?" Jeez, Bull's like, calm down. She's like, "No, fuck, I think I broke my finger on that."
I just look down. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm a fine specimen.
Like Bull's just like, "Yeah, guys, it's okay. Yeah, but can you solve a puzzle?" And Griffin's just like, "Yeah, look at this puzzle. It's so like, oh, I bet you guys are so much smarter than us." And Mid's just like, "Fucking hell, God, it's sure as hell not softer than us. Fuck."
One of you want to try solving it? I can just stand and look pretty right over here.
Yeah, we can solve this riddle. Yeah, absolutely. And Manny with the mana core, it's just like, man, he also has a scorpion tail. It's just not in the picture. You don't even need that, Cowboy. Well, I'm just gonna refund it. These dudes are just incompetent. They're just gonna whisper out like everything they're whispering. These guys are hearing, but they don't like. They think they are whispering quiet. They are terrible at this job.
Have you checked if it has any traps?
It's fully trapped. That's like the second you set it to the wrong number and you press this button here, that's what got one of our friends, and they motioned to like what looks like a body laying in the corner with a spear through him. And they like they do the hymnal version of crossing themselves.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure I said it was just like going like spectacles, testicles, and then just like vibrate, like having your hand in front of your heart shaking. Oh, in case you guys don't know how to cross yourself, it's spectacles, testicles, watch, and wallet.
I'm mad that that fits because I actively just did it.
I can't remember what movie that was that taught me that forever ago. It's like some sci-fi thing. But yeah. I'm
just gonna look to everyone else and just say, be ready. And just walk over and just flick the dial to 1.
It's just like you see it, like everybody, like it's like palpable sweat on like all 4 of these guys, like brows are like just staring. Roll me a 20-sider. So before you do, Isaac, like as like you start to tell them that you better go up and like sorry, like that you're about to go up and like try it. You definitely that pile of clothes was moving. Like the pile of clothes with a spear in it was moving.
Just before I reach the dial, can I shoot the pile of clothes?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll. Give me a roll for shooting those clothes. And you fucking landed it for sure. And this is the backup. You have like because these
making
4 are
that as funny.
incompetent. Oh, for sure. Because we raised the heat and made this a 20, and this guy has 2 monster madnesses on him. Good luck. Trying to make the token right now. 'Cause I was just gonna make one of these guys really strong until the backup card was played.
And we showed their incompetence.
They could be really strong but stupid. I really like the Bebop Rocksteady like archetype.
I'm also gonna multi-ball this. Fuck it. God, I love that nacho head.
Not your head. I think like you shoot him and like all those clothes get knocked off of him and like the multiple bullets, but you just see like he has an arm covering his face. And his arm is cracked, the bone is cracked, and he stands up to his full height. And you see all 4 of these guys like drop to their knees immediately. And I think like if Soki was here, Soki would recognize that this is a different version of the Riverman or the Ferryman. Like this is Sharon again, but you guys aren't in your world. You're in a different like possibility. Like this world could have been different. So like he just like cracks his neck and he's just like, I despise these fools. And you see him like pull his like gun out and like just go, he whispers bang and you don't even hear the bullet. And like Griffin just like hits the ground and you see like you can see his soul get sucked into the gun and fills the empty chamber that was just left. It's like you give him one job and he steps forward. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just reacting to that happening.
And then he's just like, just one job. Bring me souls. That's it. Willing adventurers to come into here. And like he shoots again, and I think he hits Manny, and then like you like in his gun you see 2 glowing rounds. Like if you like can look through the barrels, the rest of them are just it's full of like normal rounds. And he's just like, and now I have to do all this work myself. And you even shot me. That doesn't seem very nice. Could you just stand in a row?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
I am afraid not.
It's like you see like Bull and Medusa have not stood up at all. Like they have been on their like knelt down on their knee. H7 had definitely like is like reaching for what's H7 use as a weapon, Osiria?
I think last time we said he had a staff of some kind.
Okay. And like he has his staff pulled out and you see him like start to channel magic. He's just like, I got this one. I got him. You guys are dealing with the fabled like ferryman of the dead right now. Just a Wild West version of him.
Okay.
Cool. What's his health at?
Oh, with your I think you shot him, you did multi-ball 20, so that's times 2, so that's 4 times 2, 8. I would say his health is at 46.
I look at the camera on the office.
You look at the camera and what then?
Like I'm on the office. I just look at the camera.
Oh yeah, yeah.
46.
Wait, I don't get a 46 joke from The Office. I'm sorry. I watched The Office. I just wasn't
God.
really into it.
I can gaslight Alan with office jokes? Nice.
You could gaslight me with Office jokes for sure. Or Parks and Rec or anything. Like I don't know.
Nice. Anyway, I'd
I
like to
watch
play whack-a-mole
sitcoms.
with this man.
Oh, for sure. Just full on caber strike this thing right in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking do it. Your caber is inlaid with silver. Very fun to know. You guys see silver flames as like he makes contact with the ferryman's skull, and like smashes and like he starts like smoking. You've done 4 damage to him with just like no. Wait, I already said it does 4 natural. You do 6 with that caber strike.
Nice.
But like he looks at you furious.
I was looking at Royce. Can I punch him in the face?
Yeah, go for it. So like
I am wearing the red cap wraps.
oh man, he has no blood.
Still increases my damage.
So like you clock him in the face and like you see his eyes just like glowing like red fury as he stares at Royce, and like one hand like he took the damage from you, like you saw his jaw move. It's not like he's completely no-selling you, but his hands are moving the rounds very slowly. You can see it just tick tick as he's moving one of the soul rounds into the next shot he's gonna fire.
You look really mad at me.
He looks so mad at you.
You're the one just killing people here, so stop that.
Just fucking newspaper his nose. I know. Alright, Osiria in H7. What do you two got?
I think if we're just gonna like pile attacks onto him, Osiria's just gonna like fire a crossbow shot at him.
Yeah, give me that roll. There it is. There's a 1.
There we go.
Roll
Nice.
the ad.
It's another 1 for fucking Krieg, though. I mean, it's a
Yep.
vote for Krieg.
Nice.
I don't know if Nika heard us. Yeah.
Krieg's
Krieg
ad.
ad.
Everyone has heard of the awful situation that happened in Dyad and how the Silver Thimble has stepped up to help. This has brought a large amount of refugees to our fair city, which has caused some overcrowding and some stress for us all. This is why I have been helping by offering food and lodging to Silken Towers. I have also been spending my time helping with the relief efforts for not only the refugees but our citizens as well. My aim is to help everyone find a place so that we can come together as one and make the city thrive. I was there when Dyad was falling, helping make sure everyone got to the relief boat safely. I was there to help them get situated alongside other citizens of the Silver Thimble. I have also been working with Uncle Jim's on various issues to assist in the growing needs of the city, and with a new trade agreement with Hammerpaw, we can help increase housing for the people of the city so everyone can have a safe place of their own to start a new home here. And if the gracious people of Silver Thimble see fit to elect me as mayor, I will continue to strive and work hard to help with any issue, be it big or small. Just know that Krieg is here to help. I am Krieg Vernix, and I approve this message.
Fair.
Alright. So, Osiria. The ferryman is about to shoot you with the first of those 2 soul bullets. This is going to... With a 1. Alright, I'm going to tell everybody this right now. Just flat out. If I go by, raising the heat, Monster Madnessing this guy twice, for, if we go by your cards, and, I know some of you all in the chat played these cards, in the call, this is going to do 12 damage to Osiria.
Oh god.
To Osiria's AP. Like both. We're gonna have a flat 0-0 Osiria.
Holy.
That is me staying true to what you guys did.
I'm gonna play a card.
Alright?
Oh no.
I know
Kole
it.
takes... Alright? What's that look like? You just jumping in front of this bullet?
Yeah. I do have a 2 HP shield if that matters at all.
Yeah, it will. For sure. Oh shit, nothing happens to you if you get reset to 0 AP. AP, you're fine. Osiria would have been fine too. I forgot you two are just perfectly fine if you hit 0 AP. It's the other 2 that get fucked. Yeah, Royce, where'd that bullet go through? And what you two, between the 2 of you, what did that look like?
I'm imagining it's going straight through my sternum.
Oh, okay. So straight through your sternum, you will be left at 2 HP but 0 AP.
Hell yeah,
From
just
this.
where I like to be.
And I think you guys all see the fact that Royce's soul tried to leave his body right there. The only thing stopping him is the fact that Royce is coated in silver. You can see, like out like the whites of his eyes, like you can see him basically steaming his wraith form into the sky, but like then like pulling it back into himself with just a 2 HP left to go.
Oh.
Ugh.
I think Bull and Medusa are just like looking back and forth at each other, like, and they definitely have stepped quite back. They're just like, no, fuck you guys. And I think like this version of Sharon like looks at you, like he tilts his head sideways. He's like, and he looks at his gun. Well, that was unexpected. And then he raises his gun again and like points it at Royce, like as like Royce is like recovering from it. He points it like right at his head and like pulls the hammer back. What are you guys doing?
Well, since H7 hasn't done anything yet, can he try to do something here? Because...
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm wondering, like, I know he had Fireball the last time we saw him, so he could maybe try to use that to, at the very least, like, stop this, either by straight disarming the boss here, or at least distract them.
You know what? I love it. I'm gonna give him 20 random magic spells. Fireball is one of them. Fireball is number 3. So you roll me a 20-sider, and I will tell you what spell he's going to cast. Then it's up to you to roleplay how that stops this gunshot.
Alright.
It's just like a mini penny slots just for him. 14. 14 is summon 20. A golem. What's that? You want that to be a 20?
I said it was almost a 20.
Oh yeah.
All
yeah,
right,
you can summon a golem. Like, well, H7 summons a golem. Nothing like having familiars that summon things.
So, yeah, I think it's basically just like it's a golem made of like a collection of loose rocks from around this room, basically that they kind of just form together. And I've got one of two ways that this can go. Either it, like, literally just... Basically, it's just a brick wall that stands between him and Royce. Like, between the boss and Royce, so that, like, he can't get a clear shot anymore. Or... Well, yeah, actually, I think I like that better, so... Like, it's literally just, like, gonna... basically do the same thing for Royce that Royce just did for Osiria, and like trying to take the shot for him.
Yeah, so like Sharon pulls the trigger, and you see this like thing's like newly formed stone head. It doesn't even have a face. We don't need to like get attached to it. Just blow up, and then like H7 like collapses on his side. Like, I'm the best mage ever. I'm the best. The best.
I love him.
Indeed you are.
Yeah, so like again, Shannon's just like looking at H7's body, and then like it's just like, and like he doesn't have like you guys see 2 of his rounds are empty right now. Like he has 4 bullets in the other ones, but he has 2 of those rounds. Like he only has those 4 bullets loaded right now. But yeah, you guys can go in whatever order you guys want to right now.
Well, I'm gonna cough up some blood.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Then I'm gonna set my caber down and pull out my silver knuckles. I'm like, all right, you made this personal now.
I think Sharon like will reach down and pull out like a Bowie knife, whichever you pronounce that as. Like, and he has that in his left hand, and in his right hand is his gun.
And yeah, I'm gonna run up and try and punch the shit out of him.
Yeah, fucking do it. I see we cannot fail. Physical is buffed. Yeah, that fucking, yeah. So yeah, you just, like, where do you crack him? Like, where do you hit him?
I'm hitting him straight in the ribs.
Dark
Oh,
Ones
just
was
rib
played this card,
shots.
Red for the next 20 minutes target.
You guys will
all
start
non-20
seeing,
attacks. Effect ends when
as like
target
Royce like
takes
works
damage.
these ribs, like
Royce.
ghosts come flying out of there, like almost like you can see them like approaching the rib cage like it's a fucking cage, like it's a jail. And every time Royce hits, another one comes out. Royce, are you? No, you don't have any AP left. I
Well,
think
I hit him with the silver knuckles. I regain AP.
you do. You definitely do. And like you guys see like this like like it's spirits, not ghosts. They look like ghosts, but in our world, what is happening is he's punching spirits out of Sharon and like taking them into himself. So give yourself 4 AP back for like clocking the shit out of this guy. I think, yeah. So that's happening. Like you're working the ribs. He's like slashing at you. He's trying not to shoot at you. Like he seems to be sparing, like using his bullets sparingly, but he is like he can't get good ground on him. Caram and Isaac, you see like Royce, bloody as shit, like coughing out blood, is just swinging for the fences here though.
Can I see any points that I can strike on him?
Roll me a 20 attack. Ooh, okay. Tough choice. You can, you can see one. Like I'll give you one. Or you can see two. But they are much more difficult to get to.
I'll do one for now.
Alright. So, like above his left ear is a spot that you want to hit.
He's got ears?
Above his left ear hole. Or like where your ear would be.
Can I spend 4 AP with my scouter to find out the other spot?
Sure, yeah, but also roll for me.
Sure.
There are a total of shit, I should have given you 200. This guy has 8 spots.
Oh!
Alright, so a tough choice, Isaac. He's going to be in a much better position to strike out, and he will strike out, like, right now. And I'll give you 2 spots, or, you can get 1 spot and back off.
1 spot and back off.
Alright, so,
Actually,
his
no.
sternum.
Give me 2 spots. 2
Alright.
spots and he strikes out. I don't give a fuck.
His sternum is right around where, basically exactly where he shot Royce, is one of his spots, and then his left knee as well. But he is attacking right now. He is gonna take. I'm gonna roll the 4-sider. For Caram is 1, Isaac is 2, Osiria is 3, Royce is 4. He doesn't like any of you. Caram, he does not like you looking at him like that. He is gonna shoot at you. He rolled a tough choice. What is his tough choice? Mind you, if he hits you for 6 on a normal hit.
I'm just gonna knock the gun away as he tries to shoot me. I'm just gonna use counterattack to stop that.
Oh, sure. So like he shoots into the statue back here, and you guys hear it like start to rumble as it like has been shaken quite a bit loose. Like I think that's just like that moment that it's just like suddenly that bit of it back there changes color in the cartoon. It's like, oh, that can move in the future. All right. Voice is punching the shit out of it. The guy is like shooting at you guys, but he can't get a clean shot because A, he's getting punched in the ribs, and B, there's just a tiny sad mouse on the ground that's exhausted. She's just panting.
Oh.
He summoned a whole fucking golem, people.
Well, next on the list would be Osiria. What you gotta do?
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, I just gotta read one of my spells here. Here, I want to use the... Yeah, I want to use the 2 AP version of... Oh, wait, never mind. That's fine, though. I can still use the 0 AP version of Freeze to... It'll only deal 1 damage to him, but it's still going to be better than nothing.
Hi. Give me that 20-sider. Tough choice. So he has an armor to him that if you don't get over, if you don't do more than 2 damage, you don't do damage to him. He's gonna be like coated in that, like he's gonna get coated in the ice and like breathe out. So here's my tough choice to you. Nika's typing something. Oh, we're sitting on a category down. Okay. Wait, are we categorying down? Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it was meant to be for the 7.
Oh yeah, it got counted anyway. So,
Yeah, I mean, if it had been a category down, I would have done something different, actually.
well, I didn't catch it. I don't like to go that far back. But
Yeah,
So Osiria, you hear behind you, like you can like Medusa's just gonna be like, okay. You can either get freeze to freeze this guy solid for a second, so that everybody like Voice is gonna be able to get off a fucking just pounding next, like just fucking go to town on him. He's gonna be stuck still, or you can help Medusa as she has like you can see like a rock is covering her leg, so she can't move. She's been trying to like run away right now, but like her leg is pinned. So like you can cast your freeze and it will be effective, or like in that moment you can turn around and help her.
I think I'm actually gonna help her out, honestly.
Sure. So like, how do you like? You see the big rock like covering her leg, and she's just like scrambling, broken nails. Like she can't do anything with that one hand because you look at her hand and she did. She literally broke her middle finger on Royce's chest. Like ripped her nail off. There's blood, but like she's at least bandaged that part of it up.
Sorry, I just gotta find it real quick, but I think I actually have an item that will help with this.
Just like I got band-aids. Or do you have like that lifty thing from the space games?
Yeah, the gravity gauntlet, that was it. Like, I'm gonna use that to essentially just make the rock weightless so I can lift it off of her and, you know, get her free.
How big is this rock? Like, it could be as big as you want it to be. But how big is it? So just so everybody sees Osiria lift this fucking giant rock.
I mean, I don't think it's like huge, but it's just big enough that people are gonna be like, wait, what? When she just lifts it like it's nothing.
Bull just looks over, raises one giant eyebrow. Okay. Medusa's just like, she pulls her leg free, and you didn't need to do that. Thank you.
Of course.
We're all gonna die down here. You know that, right?
Well, I would not call that a guarantee just yet.
And it's just like she limps back, and like you see her like pull out, which is definitely like a fucking Annie Oakley style like lever action repeater situation, and she puts her back to the wall, and she just starts opening fire on Jaren. And like, yeah, she's fucking hitting him, and like you guys see like some teeth come flying off of his skull, and he like slowly turns like to her. That was rude. And like you see him just start to like make his way, like he just is going to try to push Royce to the side and like attack her. Royce, how did you stop him? Like, because you fucking stopped him dead.
He tries to move, and I just like punch him in the hip bone. I'm just like, no. You and me right now, we're dancing.
So like he swipes his knife like right at your throat, but like you manage to dodge it effortlessly. And like so yeah, you go ahead and roll your attack, because like you get an attack right there for free, and like you guys see him like go limp. Caram, one of his spots has been hit by Royce right there. And I think when Royce, you hit that spot, you see the other spots that Karam's talking about too. Like, just you can't always do this, but like if you are on a team with Caram, I will let you guys like team up for these things. But the next roll is a coin flip. That doesn't affect Royce because Royce is not taking 1s or 20s, so Royce's next roll is not the coin flip because it can't be.
So I get a free attack on him?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, if he's attacking any of the spots I found, he does roll an extra die.
Oh, he caught that spot right there. Like he just fucking nailed it. It like broke his pelvis, like a hip bone, but he is just all pelvis. All right. Yeah. So you hit him with another shot. Where'd you catch that one?
Oh, this is for my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wanted to use an ability.
Oh yeah, sure.
We can keep the roll. I'm gonna take a deep breath, and I'm gonna limit break on him. I'm gonna make 3 successful basic attacks on him at the points that I've identified, and then I continue making basic attacks until I roll lower than a success.
Okay, so 6, 6, 6. Yeah, keep going.
Which usually it's after the first one I missed.
Yep, okay. Yep, okay. Fuck hell.
Oh,
yeah, alright.
Just regular roll, man.
Yeah, that's because we can't take 20s for you. Alright. But so yeah, that was a 19. Moved down to a 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You beat most of his bones to fucking dust. Like his Karam, can you roll me a 20-sider too? Karam and Isaac, actually everybody, like give me more 20-siders. All 3 of you guys, hit me with 20-siders. That is Fuck yeah.
Oh fuck.
Aw.
Yeah, for I too.
Well,
Oh well, yeah. Isaac is voting for Bobbert. Oh, wait, no,
Nope.
you're not. No, you're not.
No.
He's no.
nope.
Vote
just
for
I'm
Krieg.
the only one.
Yeah. Just Osiria for.
Everyone has heard of the awful situation that happened in Dyad and how the Silver Thimble has stepped up to help. This has brought a large amount of refugees to our fair city, which has caused some overcrowding and some stress for us all. This is why I have been helping by offering food and lodging to Silken Towers. I have also been spending my time helping with the relief efforts for not only the refugees but our citizens as well. My aim is to help everyone find a place so that we can come together as one and make the city thrive. I was there when Dyad was falling, helping make sure everyone got to the relief boat safely. I was there to help them get situated alongside other citizens of the Silver Thimble. I have also been working with Uncle Jim's on various issues to assist in the growing needs of the city, and with a new trade agreement with Hammerpaw, we can help increase housing for the people of the city so everyone can have a safe place of their own to start a new home here. And if the gracious people of Silver Thimble see fit to elect me as mayor, I will continue to strive and work hard to help with any issue, be it big or small. Just know that Krieg is here to help. I am Krieg Vernix, and I approve this message.
Pinch hitter. There it is.
Vote for Krieg, everybody. So Starless said that they made Osiria's into a 20. And
You have a reroll?
yeah, hit me with your reroll. Yeah, exact same number twice. I know it wasn't. It was just same level twice.
I took Osiria's 5. Nothing to worry about.
That's what it was. I think so you guys are turning this fucker to dust. Like Osiria and Isaac, what's it look like as you guys are like beating the hell out of this guy? Like you guys are shooting the spots that Caram is calling out. Like obviously this thing is on the ground because Royce like he aimed for the fucking like pelvis because that's where the hip, like it had a thing on the hip because we said he was hitting.
Mm-hmm.
So like the first shot removed it. Like it's his legs are sitting next to him and he's like got a gun in one hand and the knife in the other, and he's dragging himself around as you guys are like beating the shit out of him. It's like the one prince from Dark Souls 3. But like as you guys are like attacking him and like launching onto him, Caram, like as you go to make your attack, he rolls over and sticks you right in the stomach with his knife. And like you feel immediately your entire body go cold. Like you guys can all watch. Caram's not at 0 HP. Everyone, Caram's probably like Caram. If you haven't taken damage yet, it's doing 6 damage with this knife. But Caram's body is acting as though it is dead. Like you are locked inside your body, but you can't move a muscle. Like your skin is getting cold to the touch, cold and clammy to the touch. In a couple of minutes, rigor mortis is going to start setting in.
You know, it's one of my biggest fears, right?
Like sleep paralyzation or like locked-in syndrome? Because locked-in syndrome is definitely one of my fucking like, goddamn. And like, I think he like, you see him roll Caram over and like he's like he's scooting himself backwards and he's holding Caram by, he only has one arm left. And it's the one with the knife. And he's like behind Caram. He's kind of like using Caram as a shield. And like scooting himself as like hard as he can with his like broken arm. And he's just like, now, let's not be hasty.
Would this count as a poison?
This is not a poison. This is a curse, I think is the best way to say this. Imagine if Death's Scythe was a Bowie knife, and that is what you've been stabbed with.
Dark
He is
Wordless
slowly
Player's
trying to pull
card,
your soul
item,
out.
The Positives Candy Caram.
Well, that's awful.
It's just like, now, I can tell you're all not from around here. I can tell that. Well, you might. He like uses one of his fingers. And he points with his index finger that has the knife. No, that's on the arm on the ground. He points at Royce. He's just like, you might be from around here, but the rest of you, I can tell. I can tell. I'm sure you like this guy. I'm sure you like this guy, right? And like he does the very like gross villain thing of like petting Caram while he like can't move, but the knife's still in Karam's stomach. It's like, I'm sure we can make a deal. What are you all here for? Treasure? I can give you treasure. Power? I can give you power. Just tell me how I get out of here.
You really want to know?
Kole. I would like to know.
Like I point at him, like you really, really want to know.
That would be polite. Yes, that's it. I'm glad this guy gets it. I do really want to know.
That's too bad. I'm gonna use Magic Strike on him.
Oh, solid.
Oh, at the same time, because I got the 20, I can I just shoot through Caram into his chest?
Yeah, right through that fucking hole.
Right through the
Damn
hole.
it!
Third time's a charm, people.
And, you know, as long as we're finishing him off here, I have to do this because 2 people have used cards to make this happen. I'm just gonna drop the rock that I picked up on the guy once he's, like, unable to move.
Oh, for sure. So, like, yeah, and like, all right. Give me that magic strike.
I'm
have-
overloading it.
Oh, I have so many 20s and 1s, but like, you guys, like, Starless made Osiria a 20. Isaac rolled a 20. Royce cannot be affected by 1s or 20s because he played that card. I can't use them because of like this. Yeah, so give me that. You're gonna overcharge it. Is that makes it so you don't have to roll for it? Is that how that one
it's,
works?
That's
it's
how that
4
works.
damage and automatically hits them.
All right. So yeah, you guys crushed the shit out of this guy. And like you feel the whole place like rumble. And the statue definitely falls out of it and like crushes into the ground. But yeah. Ooh.
Oh, nope, he took Caram with him, okay.
Yep,
He's
I was
gone.
like, bye, Caram. Like, hopefully we'll find the river Styx at some point. We'll take
Oh,
you back.
God.
That knife's still in me, isn't it?
Oh no, it's not. He took the knife with him. Everything with him. Like you guys definitely saw. I'd like a lot of movie references today. You guys have seen The Matrix Reloaded.
Yep.
Where like with the twins. Yeah, that moment definitely happens. Like the weird ghostly form like comes flying past you all, and it's cold. It's so fucking cold. Royce, you've definitely been that level of cold before. Specifically, you've been that type of cold before.
Hmm. There would be no chance of me wrangling him, right?
Oh,
If I go Wraith form and like try to just grab him.
what's the plan here?
Well, he's like technically quote unquote a spirit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shove him in that arrowhead I got.
Okay. All right. The only thing I'm thinking is you can't roll 20s.
It's true.
All right. I will let you do this. I'll let you make the attempt. But it's gonna be a coin flip.
Okay.
Like there's no middle ground. You either do this perfectly or do this disastrously. Like you get to have. I'm gonna give you one of my 1s or one of my 20s. I'm creating this. Or do you want me to give you one of my 1s and my 20? That's your tough choice. Either flip the coin or take them both.
Or take a reap and sow.
Yeah, or take a reap and sow.
You know what? Let's do a reap and sow, Alan. You don't get a whole lot of these.
I don't get a ton of reap and sows, and thank you guys for like gifting me the numbers so that I can make it. So what's that look like? What's it look like as you reach out and grab this fucking literal spirit of death? Not the version that we've met outside, not the one that turns into the mouse. We are going. This is full. What if the world that formed the cowboy side and the world that formed like some kind of weird Greek side slammed together and they had a god of death? That is what you're putting in this spear tip.
I imagine I like just headlock it, quote unquote, and wrestle that thing in there.
For sure. Yeah, so like you guys just see Ghost Royce just beating the shit out of death. But also Caram seems to be dying. We might want to save Caram while he's doing this. Seems to be dying. Not actually dying, but like...
He might be dying.
Yeah, he might be dying. He's definitely, like, got locked in syndrome real hard.
I'm just glaring at eyes.
The pool of, like, the blood slowly No, it's not even. It's like his blood's starting to crack. Oh my god, Isaac. That's how rough it is. The shot that you shot him, there's no blood. It's not coming out. His body is already starting to, like, go through the phases of being dead.
Jeez.
Yeesh.
I almost feel bad. Anyway, I'm gonna cast Mend on him.
Hit me with a 20-sider. Like,
Sure.
Healing generally doesn't, like, take a lot of effort, but this is the... Alright, so, yeah, Caram, can you roll me 2 20-siders?
Yep.
Alright, so, a tough choice and a success. So... In your training with Fang, how successful are you at turning off the emptiness when you're not in conscious control of your body?
When I'm not in conscious control of my body?
Right, like if you fall asleep, sometimes you just end up like, you know, nulling the fucking room.
I think when I'm not focusing on it, unlike what you'd think, it actually stays contained. It's more uncontained when he's conscious.
Alright, absolutely. So, the 17 is for how good that you are at it. How much does men tend to heal for?
5.
Alright. Caram, you could get healed for a men, just like it doesn't quite take it. Like, doesn't fully take to it. You can either, heal yourself by 5, but like the next game, like that you played, this wound hasn't healed. Like you feel okay, but like you still have a wound that like if that place is hit next and the next time you play, it really fucking hurts. Like, and everybody's gonna be like, I think the next time you play is the Masquerade, if I'm correct.
Nope, got one game between then.
Okay. So I'm like, it's gonna keep lasting until the Masquerade at least too. That like you are gonna have an open wound, and that might not come up, but it might come up, or like alternatively, like Isaac had to heal you up conventionally. You do not recover any HP, but you will slowly heal over time. And like you won't be able to heal this damage this game, no matter how many HP shots that you take. You'll become conscious, but like they've got to do some real like stitching you up. Ah, yes, the mob game.
I kind of want to do a little bit of both.
What do you want to do?
I still won't get healed for the rest of the game, but I've been shot in that one spot way too many times.
Oh, that spot's fine. That spot heals up. We can heal that spot up.
But yeah,
like this is just the stab wound.
I am completely fine just not getting healed.
Oh, so it becomes like Frodo's stab wound.
It's like Frodo's stab wound, yeah. Except for this one, this knife was so long it actually came out his fucking back.
Ah, yes. As Frodo would say.
That was Legolas in the books that came to help him, though. I won't be lied to, movie. I know. I can't remember her name. She wasn't there. But yeah, I think Bull like stands up, looks over at Medusa, like raises his hands. This is when like not Ghost Royce finally reappears, like having just. Are you just punching this thing into it?
Like I'm trying to shove him in there.
Oh
but
yeah.
This is a reap and sow type situation, so I don't know if it goes into that item or another item.
Oh no, it goes in that item. The reap part is gonna be yeah, that's gonna be later. Don't worry about that.
Okay, cool. But you know, if like he's resisting going in, then I'll just be like, no, you're gonna go in there, and then just start punching his face.
Yeah, fucking just like no. I can tell you right now, we finally, I think, oh no, did we use the word tree branch to make a kind of scythe? The infinity tree branch to make a kind of scythe? Because I thought we had another one. I thought Soki had another piece of that, tree. Yeah, I kind of did use it. Me trying to keep the fucking fiction straight. You guys do see just Bull and Medusa be like, we're gonna take off. We good? Sorry about trying to kill you. And like you see Bull like hup Medusa onto his shoulder, not like over his like, not like fireman carry, but like literally like she's sitting side saddle on his shoulder.
Before you guys go, you know of any good-looking gems around here?
And he's just like, you know what? Here you go. And he like takes his revolver off, and he's just like, there, you can have that. It's like I don't know if I got gems. He like reaches. No, he does. He's like, oh, this has gems on it, and he puts a little like what's it called, a lorette? Like, you know, the Roman thing. Laurels.
Oh, laurel.
Oh, okay.
Like the crown thing. He's just like, that's pretty. I got this. He throws a harmonica down, and like he reaches down and pulls his own spurs off his boots. It's like, maybe you like these ones, and he's just like, that's all we got. Like, those
Imagine
rooms
just
are empty.
throwing these all into Royce's arms. He's like, okay.
He's just like, take your pick. Take your pick. You don't even pick. You guys have them all. That's cool. You guys are doing great. Absolutely love this for you. Love this energy. Sorry about killing that group that came down here before you all. Yeah, they're quite dead. Sorry. And he like runs out. Unless you're stopping him, but he's trying to fucking get.
No, I think I'm too in shock to just being all items in my hands.
I mean, they did the one thing that I was gonna ask him for, so there they go.
We kind
I
of
have no intention of stopping them.
I cough up more blood.
It's Caram laying there.
Yeah,
You should probably heal him too.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I will cover that. And I'm gonna cast my I forget what the 3 AP version is called. I think it's heal.
Yeah, for sure.
Invoker.
That's the 6 HP one, I think.
Oh, it's the 2 AP It's all of their hit points.
Oh, okay. Royce is just looking like fucking fine again. Fine. Just fucking leather vest, chaps, cowboy boots with spurs, holding more spurs in his hands. So what you guys have is the Aegis revolver. That revolver can shoot a bolt of lightning, but it is random. When you shoot it, you roll a 6-sided to see if the lightning bolt comes out. You have the Centaur's Laurels. You cannot be knocked to the ground when you're wearing these. You can be killed, but you will be killed standing.
Neat.
You have the Harmony Harmonica. If you play it, then you can summon wind, calm animals, inspire, encourage allies, and just like give general pluses to future rolls by playing the harmonica. And the Minotaur Spurs. They allow you to charge with incredible force. If you have to make a roll for the charge, and then you have to make a roll for an attack. But even if they're just like mixed successes, like if you continue to charge and continue to attack, you will be doing double damage.
Neat.
Very neat.
Those are the 4 items from this particular diggy hole. This place was a trap. The whole thing was a booby trap. Like this
booby trap to catch boobies.
Right? This place was picked over forever ago. There was much more to it, but like it was just going to be those guys hunting you through this place. And you guys decided you just wanted one big boss fight. Or the chat decided for you that they wanted one big boss fight.
I mean, we definitely helped with that, so...
Oh, for sure.
I feel like we had more of a hand in it than anyone.
Yeah.
So, Osiria, H7 knows the Stone Golem ability. You can tell them to do that spell instead of like rolling for a random spell.
Alright.
So we have locked in, and we'll lock in Fireball too. You can tell him to do either Fireball or Stone Golem. So he has mastered 2 spells in your presence.
Alright.
He's a cute little mouse. Look at him. Fucking love this mouse.
He's adorable and I love him.
Alright, so we getting Caram to the hospital then?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with it. Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Back to the hospital. And I think as you guys like arrive, like Peanut's just like Peanut looks at you guys just like, fuck. What happened?
Howdy.
He got shot, I got stabbed.
By what? You were supposed to all you were doing the centipedes don't stab you.
We went in a hole.
Well,
We did a little side hustle, you see.
yes, we took on an additional mission.
You can't blame us. Everything's kind of fucked here, so
Getting shot
we needed a break.
When is getting stabbed? Especially when it's by death.
Hey, I have him. He's
I mean, you
mine.
both lived.
She's like, what? And like, do you show the spear tip to Peanut?
No.
No, that's even better. Peanut doesn't fucking know. It's way funnier. It's so infinitely funnier. Oh, he's like, well, as long as you're all okay. Just fuck, that looks really gnarly. That look like, get him in the hospital. Oh, okay. And like, I think at this point, Rupert goes walking past Peanut's office, whistling "Diggy Hole." Just the "I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole."
Diggy hole, digging hole.
And with that is the end of our first Diggy Hole game for this season. You guys could have died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried so hard.
I never thought that like taking the fucking like being able to dodge 1s and 20s would be so useful. Okay. So, real quick recap for like actually, do we want to do the people who played the people who have the pet cards? Because I know that they're sold out in the shop.
All of the crafted ones have been acquired. Yes.
If you have them, let us know, and we will roll for them right now, because that would be fucking hilarious. I would love to see it. So if you have them, tell me.
Does having this guy's soul count as recruiting an NPC?
It does not, sadly.
Good try, good try.
Yeah, it was a fucking valiant effort.
Yeah, I guess we could have tried to recruit the 2 that ran off. Whoops.
I don't trust him.
Alright, Seth, roll me a 20-sider in the workshop, please.
So, real quick, I'll do a real quick recap for it. You guys herded some centipedes back into, like, bone meal. Everything worked out, except for that one centipede that's definitely decided to start making its home in the sacred lands above the Silver Thimble. I'm sure that won't be a problem ever. I'm sure that won't have absolutely anything to do with that reaping, so...
Nope.
No, it never would. Why would it? It's fucking crazy. Then, you guys got there? You saw the diggy hole? The second you climbed back up, Royce, that anomaly changed how it feels. It's still an anomaly, but it's a completely different anomaly now.
It's like a roulette here.
It is exactly like a roulette. But you guys went down there. You got. I will give you the full stats of those 4 items. They're pretty all right. I was trying to combine like cowboy stuff with Greek mythology, so tricky. Cause Royce rolled like late in the 6th. That is where the also Osiria has weed. It's flower, but Osiria has flower. So go talk to her.
You got that flower?
Yeah, we heard you study. Fucking.
Yeah,
you're gonna study, all right.
Study. I'd love to study with Osiria. Give me a beanbag chair. Get fucking Maple.
Agree.
Let's hang out.
A lot more
studying involved leaving the TV on.
Hey, Cash. I'll see you later.
So, did everybody play them that had it?
I believe we are missing one.
Did they go to bed? I can't see who buys things, though.
Give me a second.
It's just like fucking Cash being like, I am trading off all my healing abilities.
Flynn is the other one that we're looking for.
Flynn, are you still here?
It should be.
Flynn, roll a
Fucking
d20.
Flynn. We really want to see these because they're adorable and I love them. It's one of like my dumber ideas, but like I really got into it because we said yesterday that none of the pets died in Dyad. No, not a single pet was hurt. But
Not
like we did say people died.
So many people.
So there are so many people died or got turned into like weird lizards.
Oh god, there's more kids in the orphanage.
I didn't. Maybe.
We've increased its space twice so far, haven't we? At least once.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Penny Sluts. I was getting ready to look at it and then I just missed it. All right, are we just going without Flynn for now? Oh yeah, Seth, summon Flynn. And yes, Darkborn, I did make Nana boots for that ad. I was wondering, like, and maybe I did because it's played so many times. I was like, but you never mentioned it. I was like, oh, maybe they just like it's such a bad job that is wrong.
I love having yet another thing that'll affect me down the line that I don't know about.
I also love having I love having like so many plot threads to just pull on because like some of them we never actually get to, but some of them are real funny. I love like both like keeping something in the back of my head the whole time and also just like last minute remembering. Like, I was like, wait a minute. Because the whole time, I totally forgot that, the squirrels are supposed to be mean to Soki. Like, I was getting ready for them to, like, just hang out, and then I was like, shit, they hate Soki. They're dickheads to him.
They hate this guy.
Man, we hate this guy. Get him out of here.
He's too clean. Look at that.
While
this guy over here.
waiting for Flynn, since we have all of the other rolls and everybody rolled their own unique number, I think we can start scratching some stuff off.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, if anybody rolls double, like a thing, they can say up or down to go to the next number higher or the next number below if we get doubles.
Fair enough, yep. I think that's what we did last time for the tattoos, I think.
I think so. I've got the full descriptions of them, the guys right here too, so I can...
Alright, so I'm gonna start with Seth, because Seth rolled first. Make sure I actually have the right thing in place to do it, and so on and so forth. Alright, so Seth rolled a 9. Alright, is this gonna work the way I want it to? Yeah, alright.
Oh my god, Seth got Princess Ladyfingers.
What is that name?
Princess Ladyfingers. Description for Princess Ladyfingers is an adorable doombringer with a fluffy face covered with textbook skull pattern and blood red saliva. They feature distinctive ritualistic fur patterns that draw the eye to occultist worshippers.
Oh my god, of course that went the same.
Oh,
Neat.
wow.
Perfect. And we will get you guys the description.
Yeah, for sure.
Also,
for her, she draws occultist worshippers. You can take them out with you, but they do not. Have plot armor, and they do not. And you cannot send them out to do things that are outside of their ability. Some of them have things that they can do while they're out, but she will get you occult. She'll tell you who's occult, who worships the old gods. That's what she does. Oh yeah,
not a bad fit for Seth actually.
Right? Oh, and the region she's from is how do I pronounce that?
Sonnery?
Yeah, Sonnery. That is where Doombringers are from.
Actually, you guys bring up the tattoos. If you can live with mid-journeyed results on the tattoos, we can get the tattoos to you done, fucking tomorrow. Probably not literally tomorrow, but, in the coming, in a week. The only thing holding me back is because I have to manually draw them, and it's just one more thing on the pile of things that I have to do. So if you can live with them not being drawn by me, we could take care of that sooner than later.
No, I can't.
Fuck. I have a feeling that's what you're gonna say. Alright,
Right.
so...
It'll be in the next break.
The thing is, you could draw them, but then that work is just on you. As opposed to, it's the same thing. It's still, a work for someone. So,
Someone has to do work.
So Midjourney would make it faster, is all I'm saying.
I mean, you could always do Midjourney and then later sketch it.
I could. Alright. So Adley rolled a 1, which does not affect anything. It's a little cute.
No, that has nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna scratch it. Oh, this one's really cute. And they're all really cute, but I really like this one. Whose name I believe is Glitter. It is indeed Glitter.
Yep, this is Glitter. The species is a lumen wasp. Lumen wisp. The region they are from seasonal. Glitter is a playful lumen wisp with a glowing aura creating a trail of gentle light as it flits by. It's known for its fascination with shining objects and its ability to lead its adventurers through dark forests. They always know the way out of a forest, and they always glow.
Oh, they are all adorable art. If you guys like this is definitely something that we could do again. But we had the idea literally yesterday. I was like, all right, we can do this.
It's nice there's another fitting one.
It really is. Guys are rolling like right on the nose. Alright, so Nickel rolled an 11, I think. Let me just double check. Yep. Alright. Let's get your time.
Oh, that's very funny.
There are pets in the RNG packs, yeah. The only ones remaining right now are in the tabletop collection.
Yes, Toast.
Alright.
Alright, so this is
This
Russell Flight,
I love them.
which is the scavenger bird. They are native to dry docks, and bone meal, and in the dry docks specifically. Russell Flight is an industrious scavenger bird. They loves exploring abandoned machinery and collecting unique odds and ends. Its flapping wings create a soothing melody as it searches for treasure. So yeah, this one, if you bring it out, you can roll to see if it brings you treasure. It's gonna be silly, but it's basically like having a different penny slots.
Like your personal penny slots.
Like your own personal little penny slots.
Alright, so then Clem rolled a 20.
Oh, I know it. I think Clem might like the 20.
Alright, let's do this little... And this is Sooty, I believe.
This is Sooty, the Cinder Moth. They are from Tephrades. Sooty is a gentle cinder moth with wings that carry fine layer of ash, leaving a trail of delicate soot wherever it flies. Its presence brings touch of warmth to the fiery landscape of Tephrades, and its soft, glowing light can be a source of solace during even the darkest nights.
These are all
So
so
there we
goddamn
go.
cute.
I love them. I love them so much.
So this is what I did with a lot of my day today.
Honestly, time well spent.
Thank you. But yeah, there are 15, well...
Yeah, there are
yeah,
15.
there are 15 more in the random ones.
Yep.
But we wanted to make sure that people that had a lot of the fucking gems could just spend them on those if they wanted to. We wanted to put 5 of those. But yeah, so that's that. I'm trying to get all the stuff in there right now.
Yeah, we'll put them in after the stream is over.
So thank you guys for playing. They actually just mostly Neopets.
Yeah, no, it was like, it had to be like some real fantasy Neopets type stuff.
And I heard the fucking, like, the creator of Neopets is a piece of shit right now, so fuck him.
Well, fuck that, but cute collectible animals, we're here for it.
Right? Cute collectible animals, here we go. And you guys did great. Thanks for making the first Diggy Hole game like a fucking just giant-ass boss fight, I guess.
Feels good.
Seems fitting for this group.
So thank you. Oh, go ahead. I did a recap already while we were getting things together.
I was getting the things together.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want one game to be like a vacation.
I want one game to actually be a successful vacation too.
Our last vacation ended with someone in jail.
The first vacation ended up with everyone in jail.
Yeah. We have a tendency to just go the fuck to jail anytime we try to relax, so I'm sure that...
It's almost like the last thing is illegal.
I'm sure that's fine, and the reflection of a healthy work ethic. So we will be back tomorrow for finally the sequel to Dance Off 2, Take It to the Streets, with Leo, Gemini, Valentina, and Tarkus going to Happenstance. And then on Tuesday, Rosie, Midnight, Talali, and Ivo, I believe, are going to Eastern Bone Meal? Northeastern Bone Meal? Is that correct?
Yeah, they're going way up. They're
Okay.
going... Yeah.
Alright, so
They're
we're
going
going to
as
heck
far
off.
up as we've been.
We shall see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all so much for enjoying the dumb ideas we have. I really appreciate it.
It's very handy.
Alright. See you all tomorrow.
So thank you guys all. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Thank
Bye
you guys.
forever.
Bye forever.
Bye forever.